When it came out last year, it was so much controversy around the subject matter, if it was glorizing suicide, if it was, you know, just putting a negative, I guess, reality to the idea of mental health and suicide to teens. So what was your initial thoughts about the show?
That's so funny. So I'm laughing because I didn't even stop to watch it initially. And then it was like, boom, everybody was on Facebook, like, did you watch it? Did you watch it? I was being tagged constantly on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And I was like, okay, I just put up a status, like, okay, I'm going to watch it. I haven't watched it. I'll be back and tell you guys all what I thought. So I guess my biggest critiques of the show were they didn't call it depression. They didn't call what Hannah had depression, and I think labeling it and making sure that teens are clear that they are experiencing something specific and that there's treatment for that is a big deal. So I really think that they missed the boat with not labeling it depression. So yes, they did start from bullying and they labeled that, but what happens after people are bullied for a period of time? They typically become depressed or anxious. And so I didn't like that they didn't really kind of label it, because I think it also makes kids feel like, oh, there's just something wrong with me, not that, hey, depression is a common, you know, diagnosis and issue that people deal with, and they get help for it, right? Also, I didn't like that there really wasn't any like trigger warnings, or, you know, now they're everywhere because I think everyone kind of complained about that, but I didn't like that. I didn't like that there weren't any trigger warnings.
And that's important. I think I saw that you posted that on social media too. A lot of people, you know, just post recklessly, and it is like you should put some type of, you know, this is a warning, this has some type of violence in it, this has, you know, whatever language in it. Like, warn people about that, because I've seen a bunch of videos that, you know, I would cringe at, and it's like, why are you just posting this stuff willy-nilly? I think people do come immune to these type of things where they don't see it as a big deal, but it is a big deal. It's
a big, like, people share videos of people being murdered, and it's like, wait, maybe somebody in my family was just murdered, and I can't handle seeing this right now. People talk about rape and all kinds of things, and it's like, hey, in graphic detail, right? Because people are, you know, now using social media as a activist platform. And, you know, it works because obviously things go viral. People see different things. But it's like, while you're being an activist and having these conversations, a trigger warning is helpful because it can save somebody from being re-traumatized, revisiting something that was super painful to them. And they can just choose to skip it. It's like, just give people a choice to choose to skip this content for now if they've had a similar experience.